Welcome back to CanHammer, everybody, your source for Age of Sigmar from the Great White North. I'm here with Andrew.
Hello.
Andrew of Batman fame.
Yep.
Famous for Batman. But Andrew's joined the dark side. Age of Sigmar. Here we are. Or the light side. Some consider 40k the dark side, which is the dark side.
It's probably 40k. No one likes that game.
Alright, so we're playing a game of Sigmar tonight. He's using his Nurgle force, and I'm using my brand new Deepkin army. Literally first time I've played these guys, so don't shout at me if I miss a lot of rules. So we're going to play a game of 3 places of arcane power tonight. We've already set up the objectives across the middle here, and Andrew's going to be on that side, and I'm on that side. And in fact, there's a normal over there, and there's 2 shipwrecks over there. And so this is the one where you need a wizard or a hero with an artifact to hold the objectives, and they have to stay on there. So that is the game we're playing. So we'll come back with the armies and we'll get started. Alright everybody, this is my Idoneth Deepkin list. This is a more casual list, not a tournament hard-hitting list. I'm still missing my Achillean Kings, so here tonight I am running an Eidolon aspect of the Storm. That's the combat one. I believe he is going to be my general. Hang on, let me just check. So he's going to be my general. His command trait is the Hunter of Souls, which basically gives him reroll wound rolls of 1. And he is going to have the artifact Ethereal Amulet, which of course makes him ethereal or non-modifiable save. Then I have a Soul Scryer, which is this dude, I believe, with the red fish around him. And he's the guy who deep strikes people. And the Tide Caster, she's the one that switches to Tide, and her extra spell is Tide of Fear, which gives -1 to hit, and Bravery. Then I have for battle line 3 units of 10 Namarti Thralls, just bare bones with an icon. The icon is the dude with the little banner on the back. Then I have an Alopex, which is the shark dude. And then I have the Leviathan, which is the big turtle. And then I have 2 units of Morsar Guard, which are the hard-hitting ones, 2 units of 3. And I've got extra points for a Quicksilver Swords. And I think that is, how many points is that? That is, why doesn't my app tell me how many points that is? That is 1980 points, and so that's my list. And then I have option of putting 2 halves of a Gloom type shipwreck or 2 whole shipwrecks. So I might just play with 2 just to see how they work. So there's my list, and that is my army. We'll come back with the Nurgle army right after this. All right, Andrew Nurgle, what did you bring, sir?
Yeah, so I guess we'll start here. So I took a tally band, which encompasses everything but the Glotkin.
Okay.
So I got a Great Unclean one with the Wither Stave and a spell that I didn't pick, doesn't matter. Poxbringer Hero with the Nurgle's Nail. Spoil...
Sloppity Bile Plaver?
No, that's the other dude.
Spoil Pox Scrivener?
That's the dude.
Alright.
3 Plague Drones, and then 2 units of 10 Plague Bears and 1 big unit of 30. Okay. And then I took the Glotkin.
And the Glotkin. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Who's your general?
The Great Unclean one.
Okay. And so the Taliban just gives you like a bunch of extra heals, right? Basically?
Basically. And one other thing. But it's like, it'll never come up.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So there is the Nurgle's army. We'll come back after deployment. Alright, end of deployment. Obviously, Andrew finished first. He just dropped his whole Taliban and the Glotkin over there. And I have not really knowing what to do, so I put my Soul Squire and 1 unit of eels off the board, and my Thralls in front, and all my other shit behind. So there we go. Andrew finished first. Would you like to go first or second, Andrew?
I'll go second.
You'll go second? Alright, cool. Have a good game.
You too.
And we'll come back in my Deepkin turn 1. Sent him a CanHammer shirt to rep us in England. He's going over to England for a tournament.
Oh, that's cool.
Alright, end of turn 1 movement phase and hero phase. Literally nothing happened in hero phase except for inspiring presence on this unit of thralls. Mystic Shield was denied, and all my other magic was out of range. I forgot, actually, I have a Achillean Corp battalion, which means I get an extra artifact on this dude, and this dude has the 18-inch -1 to cast artifact, the Drift Leech. So I have 2 artifacts, so he can hold objective 2. Anyway, it didn't affect the drops. So end of my movement phase, everything's just kind of pushed up and advanced. The Eidolon didn't advance. Morsar Guard didn't advance. These guys all moved up and didn't. Only the Thralls advanced. Okay, so we're going to come back at the end of Deepkin turn 1.
A new battle round?
No.
Okay.
Alright, end of my turn 1. All I did was do nothing, and I got 1 point for the Eidolon on there. And that's it, so we'll come back Nurgle turn 1. Alright, Nurgle, turn 1. Hero phase, what happened? You gave this guy an extra attack with the command ability.
Yeah, on his weapon.
You're up to a small number of contagion points. And what's your table on right now? Your circle?
Nothing.
Circle of life?
It's on 1. I think it's like a reroll. Damage rolls a 1 against me. Reroll battle shock test rolls a 1 for enemy units.
Oh, okay.
So, not very good.
Okay, and then movement phase, the Glockin ran and is on that objective.
Correct.
Plague drones moved up, all this stuff moved up, and all this stuff moved up. Okay, yep. We'll come back at the end of Nurgle turn 1 and see what happens.
Anyway, get out of here with that shit.
Okay, so end of Nurgle turn 1. Basically, down to 3 wounds on the Eidolon, but I did 9 in return, which is pretty good.
7.
Because he doesn't deteriorate.
You did 7.
I did 7?
Yeah.
Okay. You did fluff like 6 resilient rolls. So at the end of his turn, he doesn't hold that because I'm on it and he didn't kill me, but the Glockin's holding that one. So it's tied at 1-all. We're going to roll off now for turn 2. Priority. Come on, I don't want to die. No! Okay, turn 2, Nurgle, coming up. Okay, Nurgle turn 2. Command phase, this guy got extra attacks. He also healed 4, so he's down to just 3 wounds taken. He tried to pick the Nurgle table thing, but failed that cast. And that's about it. Glockin just swung around, drones moved up, everything else just moved around, and this is still combat here. And that's it. So we'll come back at the end of turn 2 for Nurgle. Hopefully my match with Eidolon's still alive. Okay, turn 2 Nurgle is finished. The Eidolon died predictably, and I lost 2 thralls here, 1 from battle shock. I lost 1 thrall there, but 9 thralls killed 2.5 drones. Crazy! So there we go. That was very surprising. So at the end of Nurgle, you now hold this one for 1 point, and that one for 2 points. So that's 3 points. So Nurgle is up 4-1 going into the bottom of turn 2 for the Deepkin. Okay, turn 2 for Deepkin. I basically don't have much to do because I don't have a general anymore. And magic, I put a Tide of Fear on that guy, so he's -1 to hit, and he's going to take D3 at the beginning of next turn. I'm on Flood Tide, so I can run, shoot, and charge. So everybody moved up and ran to within 3 inches of their targets, and those guys are still in combat. So we will come back at the end of. Oh yeah, and these guys soul scryed in. I was trying to decide where to go. I thought this was probably best. I could have come over here, but I already got a hero there, and I'm just gonna leave the Glockin standing there the whole game. So what I'm gonna do is just go on to the rest of my turn, and we'll come back at the end of turn 2 for Deepkin. Okay, bottom of turn 2 finished for Deepkin. The Great and Clean went down to 3 left, but he took out 2 eels, 2.5 eels. Sorry, this guy's down to 2. Yep. Thralls again overperforming, did 4 damage, and then wiped out some of these plague bearers here, but unfortunately didn't wipe out this last drone there. Some good resilient saves. So I owe some battle shocks, so I'm going to spend a CP, because I had 2, so now down to 1, to save my eels from taking battle shock. My thralls lost 3 guys. 2 + 3, that's 5, so they're good. And that's it, I didn't lose any more guys. Okay, so at the end of my turn, I hold 1, and that's it. So it's 4-2 at the end of 2 turns. We're gonna roll off for priority now for turn 3. Come on, oh, game over. Oh my god.
Oh, GG.
GG. Okay, turn 3, Nurgle coming up. Nurgle turn 3, end of movement phase. The plague bears just moved up. Tried to cast a bunch of stuff and kept rolling 6s. I think Andrew's rolled 6 6s in this game. He needs 7 to cast all his spells. Some mortal, I think 1 mortal wound on the shark from some kind of thing, and healed 4, and that guy healed 1, and these 3 players that we killed came back. So not great, and we'll come back at the end of Nurgle turn 3. Okay, Nurgle, top of turn 3, finished. A bunch of plate bears died here, and no thralls. A couple of wounds done on my shark. Almost died to Nurgle's nails, which is crazy. All these thralls died. Did literally, how many wounds he's got left?
12, so 4.
4 wounds left, but killed all my thralls. Literally could not kill this dude. Killed this plate drone and lost 1 guy in return. And that's it. So at the end of Nurgle's turn, you score 3 now for this, right? And another 3 for that. So you score 6.
Jesus.
Wow. Okay, so it's 10-2. I'm not sure I can come back from that. So Andrew's got 10, and it's 2 going at the bottom of Deepkin turn 3. Okay, bottom of turn 3, Deepkin movement phase. Nothing moved around here. And my eels moved up here. Soulshire ran. He's not on the objective. Well, he couldn't have gotten it anyway. It's too far. And then nothing else happened. Mortal wound to this guy from the tree. And 3 mortal wounds to the Deepkin from Tide of Fear from last turn. And I cast Tide of Fear on this Herald dude this turn. And the shark moved up there. So we'll come back at the end of turn 3. Alright, end of turn 3. So I killed all these plate bearers. I don't know what that guy's doing there. And I did a few more wounds to this Herald and got none in return, so I can't get nailed. Killed the Great Unclean One with this one dude here, and I killed the 2 plate bears over there. You want to do your battle shock? Because you could get some guys back. Whew, close. Okay, so I score 3 for my dude on here, and that's it. So it is 10-5. And going into turn 4, let's roll. I lost again. Okay. Okay, Nurgle turn 4. Basically, this guy healed 1. This guy died from the tree, and nothing much else happened. I don't think I denied something. Yeah. And then so just movement. These guys moved up. Everyone else probably not moving. And that's it. So we'll come back at the end of Nurgle turn 4. Okay, turn 4. Top of turn 4, Nurgle. Basically, I killed this dude with the nail. Oh, you want to do the nail? So we don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Because the dude died, but he did do his damage, so we're saying that the nail still activates, and 7, so he's dead. I don't know if you know the answer to that. Maybe it needs an FAQ.
Maybe it's in the FAQ.
Maybe it's in the FAQ, and Andrew's just cheating.
Well, you're the expert here. This is my 2nd game.
I don't play Nurgle. Okay, so that guy died, and then I killed a whole crap load of plate bearers. Actually, actually I think the turtle did quite a bit there.
Turtle did quite a bit, and Battle Shock took out.
Yeah, Battle Shock took out 5 more guys. Yeah, and then I lost another 3 guys from this unit and killed a bunch of plate bearers. So I still don't think I'm gonna make enough points back. So you score 4 points now for the Glocken who's been sitting there all game. So you're up to 14. Get you another dice here. So it's 14-5. So we'll keep playing. Turn 4 for Deepkin. Okay, turn 4 for Deepkin. It's pretty straightforward. I just moved these thralls around, and I retreated because it's ebb tide, so I retreated the eel so I can charge back in. And my Soul Squire has been blocked out, so he needs to charge and hopefully not die in order to hold that objective. And there's no reason to pull anybody else out. So we'll come back at the end of my turn.
Always just 1 away from that fucking 1.
Okay, so end of turn 4 for Deepkin. I killed 4 more of those plate bears. I didn't kill this one dude, which is crazy, and I killed all these. These guard did, how many did they kill? Like 11 of them or something. And then this guy did 6 mortals and killed a whole bunch of other guys. So at the end of my turn, I score 4 for this guy and 1 for that dude. And that's it, so I score 5. So it's actually 14-10. Going on to turn, that's the bottom 4, right? Yep. Going on to top of 5. Here we go. I lose again. I tied, so I get to choose. And I guess it doesn't matter. But yeah, I guess I'll go first. So top of 5 coming up for Deepkin. Okay, hero and movement phase for me turn 5. So these guys lost a guy from the tree. This guy just stayed there. This guy stayed there. He cast Tide of Fear on that guy. It's not going to matter. He's -1 to hit. And so I figured out that might be a win. I haven't done the math because I suck at math. If I can kill the Glockin, so I move these guys over there, and we'll see if I make my charges. Okay, I killed this dude, and we killed those Nurglings. I filled my charges to get into the Glockin. So at the end of my turn, I score 5 here, 2 here, so I score 7. So it's actually 11. So it's 14 to 11 going into Nurgle's turn 5.
Just kamikaze at the end of the game.
Okay, so turn 5. So Andrew's already won because he's got more points for me, and he's the bottom of turn 5. But he's going to see if he can have some fun with the Glockin.
Yeah, that's my only model left. He basically tabled me otherwise. So,
which is hard to imagine.
Oh,
because it's hard to kill Nurgle. It took me so long to kill the Cradle Queen one.
That's true. He did tank for a long time with no backup because he blocked everything I had. Yeah, is there any magic I can do that's gonna help him? Not really. His picked spell just stops flyers, so whatever. So yeah, he's gonna move. He moves start. He moves 8. And then I'll charge. I need a 3. And I can't really reach this guy. Range 3 inches. Oh, maybe I can if I just tuck up against this.
If you just nudge it.
At the start of the combat phase, roll 2d6 for each enemy unit within 7 inches of this model. The roll is above their bravery characteristic. Subtract 1 from the hit roll. So on the thralls, they 10. Yeah. That's not above though.
It is above the bravery. The thralls are only 6.
Holy shit. Okay, and then on the turtle, 11.
7. Yeah.
All right, so they're -1 to hit. Mountain of Loathsome Flesh. Roll a dice for each enemy unit that is within 1 inch. So just the thralls. On a 4+, the unit suffers D3 mortal wounds. They're fine. So attacks. Oh, I guess I'll shoot first. I should have done that before I charge, right?
That's fine.
Okay. I'll shoot the turtle. Hits on a 3. Misses anyways. So then Gurk's Flailing Tentacle. 6 attacks.
Which one's Gurk?
I think it's the monster.
Oh, the monster. Yeah. He has the tentacle.
Tentacle arm. Hits on a 4, wounds on a 2.
This is on the thralls?
It's on the turtle.
Okay.
Because it has range 3.
Okay.
Yeah, range 3 on the arm.
Go for it.
Hits, what did I say?
4s and 3s.
4s. So a lot of misses. Then 3s. Or sorry, on 2s. So all of them. These are Ren 2 and do 2 damage each.
Okay, 5 up save. Okay, 2 damage each, so 4 damage. Down to 11.
And then Gurk's Lamprey Maw has a range of 2, so I think it's out of range of that, so it's going to go on the thralls. The same with Otto's Scythe, because it's range 2 as well.
Okay.
So 1 attack with the Maw on the thralls, hits, wounds on a 2+, rend 1.
6 up. Nope.
D3, 1.
Okay.
And then the Scythe, 3 attacks, 3's a hit, 3's a wound. 2 hits, 2 wounds, rend 1.
6 up. Nope.
These do D3 each. So 3.
3. Okay, actually, and the 1 wound for the other guy for the ship. So
Wards any
6s. Nope. Okay, they're all dead.
Cool. And apparently I still control that objective. Although it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay, cool. Good game, Andrew.
Good game.
So, what do you reckon?
It's good, but I feel I could have done better. I'm still learning the game, so I'm trying to work out all the kinks of my army. Plus, I kind of just stopped taking into account contagion points, so I could have been summoning shit too.
Yeah, you could have, yeah.
Maybe been slowing things down, but yeah, so it's just stuff I gotta work on, but yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, I think you played it well because, you know, you really have to just decide on the two two places you put your heroes.
Yeah.
And your Great and Clean one is just going to last so long that it just racked up points there.
Yeah, and I took a different version of him this time, like, because you can pick what weapons you want. So last time I picked, like, sort of the support one. This time I picked, like, the super fighty one, and I think it's a lot better just for the way I play.
Yeah, just ganked that Eidolon pretty hard, even with a 3 unmodified save. I didn't play it well, I don't think. I didn't really know how hard my Eidolon was, so I thought I could take a Great and Clean one, but obviously I couldn't. Actually, I did a lot of damage, but I couldn't eat it.
Yeah, you fucked him up pretty hard, but he probably needed a bit of support.
I needed to kill him like a turn earlier, and the game would have been okay. Yeah. Because actually I ended up killing the rest of the stuff pretty good. Now, we did play the mission wrong. Apparently, your guy can... no, if he dies... you regain it. You keep control unless the opponent is a wizard. Yeah. So you can't move away. It's quite clear. It says you can't move off it. But so I think in that situation you would have got an extra like 3 points or 4 points.
Yeah, like at least one turn
when your guy died and my guy wasn't on it yet. Yeah. I don't think it mattered for me because you killed me when you were standing on it. So it didn't change the outcome of the game, and it didn't mean that your Glocken could just move off.
Right, because he lost it then.
Yeah. So. And that's about it. So it ended up being like a 7 or 8 point victory. So it was pretty good. I like Deepkin a lot. I think it's got a lot of cool rules. This is not a super competitive list. The people saying the shark sucks, and it really does suck. I think the turtle is maybe better than people think it is.
The turtle did awesome with that bite. He killed like 6 plague bears
well,
in
if
one
you
shot.
one dice, if you roll a 6, then you do 6 mortals.
Well, it was cool, so I'd take them every time.
Yeah, the Morsar Guard are very good if they get the charge.
Yeah, they were crazy.
They do crazy damage.
Thralls are fucking crazy.
The Thralls are crazy good. They're like doing like 20 attacks, 3s minus 1 damage, 2 damage to big things.
Nope.
They're really good, so I might need Dan to paint me up some more Thralls.
They were horrifying.
I think if you could field 60 Thralls, that would be pretty nice. So I think I need another 30 Thralls. But yeah, I certainly got enough eels, in case you're wondering. That's really my eel complement there. And I'm missing 2 Achillean King and Volturnos, which is coming. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you very much for our sponsors. If you're interested in who painted this is Dan from Sigmar Comics, painted my Deepkin. And thanks very much for watching. Like the video, subscribe on the channel, and consider supporting us on Patreon. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.